There is a tiny spot right between your eyebrows. Just gently stroke it every night before going to sleep, and your body will start to enter a state of deep rest on its own. No need for medication, no need for any devices. All you need are your hands and your presence. This might sound simple, but it is actually one of the techniques that has been used for thousands of years in traditional Eastern medicine to help calm the mind, promote relaxation, and regulate sleep. And today, modern neuroscience is slowly uncovering the reasons behind its effectiveness. As we age, sleep no longer comes as easily or naturally as it once did. The body becomes more sensitive to sounds, to light, and even to our own thoughts. Sleeping pills might knock you out for the night, but they often leave you feeling drained in the morning, and over time, they can even lead to memory issues. So what if there were a method that is gentle, completely safe, and helps you fall asleep naturally? Would you be willing to give it a try? In this video, I will guide you through how to activate the center of your forehead, an area often considered a key connection to the nervous system that regulates emotions and sleep. Not only will you learn the right stroking technique, but by the end of the video, I will also share some super simple, easy to do tips that help calm the nervous system, extend deep sleep duration, reduce how often you wake up during the night, and help you wake up feeling lighter and clearer. Before we begin, go ahead and leave a positive message in the comments section. Something like, "I deserve a peaceful sleep every night," or write down whatever intention you may have. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on more tips that help you live a healthier, more peaceful life every single day. Let's create a space full of positive energy where we can grow and live each day to the fullest. And now, let's take a closer look at this very tiny point that holds a very special kind of power, the space between your eyebrows. Gently raise your hand to your forehead. Close your eyes for a moment. Slowly locate the spot between your eyebrows. You will notice a small dip in the skin, soft to the touch. This is where we begin reconnecting with our sleep, using the simplest method of all, touching ourselves with intention. In ancient traditions, this point was often referred to as the third gateway, a place that bridges the body and the mind, where non-stop thoughts meet the deep stillness within. When you place your hand on this point and gently stroke it, you are not just soothing the skin, you are sending a subtle signal to your nervous system. Let go. Relax. It is time to rest now. And the incredible thing is, modern science also confirms that this area in the middle of the forehead is closely connected to the brain. It lies near the fifth cranial nerve, also known as the trigeminal nerve, one of the largest nerve systems in the face, and it connects directly to the parts of the brain that regulate emotions, stress responses, and sleep. So when you press this point, slowly, gently, and with awareness as a little ritual before bed, you are telling your nervous system, it is okay, everything is fine, the body can relax, the mind can rest. Now you know why a simple, gentle stroke can create such a powerful shift. But that only happens if you do it the right way, so your body can recognize and respond to it. Let's go through each step together, slowly and precisely. Step 1. Preparation. A peaceful space and a quiet mind. Before beginning any kind of relaxation ritual, the first thing you need is not a specific technique and not any kind of special equipment. What you truly need is a quiet space and a mind that is ready to slow down. Choose a spot where you feel the most safe and comfortable. It could be your familiar bed, a soft chair in the corner of the room, or even a mat on the floor, as long as it is somewhere you can sit or lie down for a few minutes without being interrupted or disturbed. Lighting also plays an important role. Dim the lights if possible, turn off the overhead light, or replace it with a soft, warm glow that is easy on the eyes. Turn off the television, set your phone aside, and let the outside noise stay behind closed doors. This time is yours. Not for work, not for anyone else, but for your inner calm to awaken and return. Now take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Do it one more time and again. Each breath is a chance to let go of the tension from the entire day. No one needs you to hold it all together right now. Nothing is so urgent that it cannot wait until after you sleep. Everything can pause. Only this moment cannot be replaced. Before we begin the practice, go wash your hands. Not just for physical cleanliness, but because these hands will be the ones guiding you back to yourself. Wash your hands as if it were a tiny ceremony, as though you were rinsing away the clutter from your mind. See your hands as companions, gentle, sensitive, and full of care. When you are ready, sit or lie down in whatever position feels most comfortable for your body. You do not need to hold any particular posture. No need to adjust your shoulders or straighten your back. Just let your shoulders drop naturally. Let your jaw relax and let your legs fall however they want. Let your body be exactly as it is, no effort. No need to appear strong, just the freedom to rest. The moment you truly enter relaxation, you will realize peaceful space is not something outside, it is something quietly expanding from within. Step 2. Gentle pressure, awakening the sleep connection point. Once your body has softened and the space around you has quieted down, begin with one simple but meaningful gesture. Bring your hand up to the spot between your eyebrows, the place where you feel a slight dip in the skin, soft and warm. Use your index finger or middle finger, whichever feels most natural and comfortable, and gently place it on that point. You do not need to press hard, no need to rotate or rub. Just a light pressure enough for your fingertip and the skin to meet like a tiny greeting. Keep your finger there for about 30 to 60 seconds. During this time, do not try to feel anything special. Just relax your whole body, close your eyes, and let your breath guide you into stillness. That quiet moment is when your nervous system starts to listen. This is the point connected to the part of the brain that regulates sleep and emotions. So simply by being present, your body begins to respond with a slower heart rate, a relaxing of the facial muscles, and a lightness in the mind. Step 3. Gentle stroking, expanding the zone of relaxation. After you have awakened the center of the forehead, it is time to let that relaxation energy expand further. Using the same fingertip, begin to gently stroke from the point between your eyebrows outward toward your temples. Follow the natural arc of your eyebrows, slow, steady, and gentle, as if you were comforting a loved one who has had a long day. When your finger reaches the temples, pause there for 1 or 2 seconds to let the feeling of relaxation sink in deeper. Then slowly return to the center of your forehead and repeat. Ideally, you can do this about 10 to 15 times, but there is no need to count too precisely. Just follow the rhythm of your breath and the comfort of the moment. Each stroke is like brushing away a layer of tiredness, clearing the remnants of the day from your mind. This is more than just a physical gesture. It is a subtle ritual that helps expand your state of relaxation from one small point to the entire area around your head, your eyes, your shoulders, and the entire central nervous system. Step 4. Breathing. Throughout this entire practice, your breath is the most important element that allows you to go deeper into relaxation. Keep your breath slow, deep, and steady. Do not force it. Do not try to control it too much. Just be aware that you are breathing in and breathing out. As you prepare to stroke with your hand, gently inhale through your nose, and as your hand begins to move slowly, exhale through your mouth or your nose, whichever feels most natural for you. The slower your breath, the more your nervous system receives the message, there is no danger. I am safe. Breathing helps regulate the heart rate, reduce the activity of the sympathetic nervous system, and activate your body's natural recovery mode. It also keeps you from drifting off into thoughts and gently anchors your mind in the movement in each present moment. To make this forehead stroking method truly effective and safe, especially for bodies that have been through the ups and downs of time, there are a few important things you should keep in mind. These are not strict rules or limitations, but gentle reminders to help you practice correctly safely and in a way that helps you hear your body more clearly each day. First, always remember, this gentleness is the key. As we enter our later years, our skin becomes thinner and our nervous system more sensitive, so any harsh movement can easily backfire. You do not need to press deeply or apply firm pressure. Just use the softest touch, as if you were gently placing your hand on the forehead of a sleeping child. The gentler, the deeper. The slower, the more effective. Let your hands become a bridge between your mind and the feeling of safety in your body, not a tool to force anything to happen. If the area between your eyebrows, the spot where your hand would rest, is irritated, scratched, rashy red, or showing any signs of an allergic reaction, stop practicing immediately. Your body is always communicating what it needs, and sometimes it is telling you to care for it in a different way. Listening to those subtle signs is an essential part of any healing journey. Do not push through. Let your skin heal first and come back to the practice only when your body is truly ready to receive it. One more important note: forehead stroking is not meant to replace any prescribed treatment for insomnia. If you are currently taking sleep medication under your doctor's supervision, do not stop taking it just because you start to feel better after a few days of this practice. Forehead stroking is a natural support method. It helps stabilize the nervous system, reset your internal clock, and may eventually reduce your dependency on medication, but only if done under the guidance of your doctor. Besides the stroking technique itself, you should also pay attention to your sleep environment and bedtime habits. Avoid coffee, strong tea, or any caffeinated drinks after 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Even if you are used to them, your body can still retain the stimulating effects for hours, making it harder to fall asleep without you realizing why. Instead, choose gentler alternatives: a cup of chamomile tea, some calming instrumental music, or reading a few peaceful pages from a book. These small habits are like quiet bridges leading you back toward your natural state of calm. And finally, the most important thing of all, listen to your own body. No one understands your emotions, your natural rhythm, and your limits better than you do. There will be nights when this technique feels comforting, warm, and sends you into sleep easily. But there will also be nights when your mind is still restless and sleep does not come right away. And that is okay. Nothing is wrong. Do not turn forehead stroking into a task that must work immediately. Let it be a gentle ritual, like a little good night, wish you offer yourself each evening. Sleep does not come through control. It comes through release. And with your own hands in patience and kindness, you can invite it to return little by little every night. So what makes something as simple as stroking the space between your eyebrows help older adults sleep more deeply and easily? Let's explore the mechanism behind this surprising effect, where science and body awareness meet in one tiny, powerful touch point. Number 1. Activating the deep relaxation nervous system. When you gently touch and stroke the area between your eyebrows at night, you are sending a calming signal to the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your nervous system responsible for slowing things down, relaxing the body, and moving it into a state of deep rest. Think of your body like a car. The sympathetic nervous system is the gas pedal. It keeps you alert, reactive, and sometimes anxious. Meanwhile, the parasympathetic system is the soft brake. It helps you pause, settle down, and drift into sleep. Stroking your forehead before bed is like a gentle whisper to your body saying, "It is time to let go. Everything is okay. Go ahead and rest now." For older adults whose nervous systems may not respond as flexibly as before, these gentle, intentional actions are more easily heard by the body. It is a way of reminding yourself of a mechanism that is completely natural, but may have been buried under years of stress and busyness. Number 2. Supporting melatonin production. Melatonin is a hormone your body naturally produces at night, helping you feel sleepy and stay asleep. But after the age of 50, melatonin levels tend to decline, especially when combined with the effects of stress and artificial light from things like phones and TVs, which makes sleep even more fragile. Stroking the center of your forehead does not directly create melatonin, but it acts like a signal to the brain. This is rest time. Start winding down and releasing melatonin. When you repeat this simple act every night, it becomes a ritual, a recognizable habit that your body begins to associate with bedtime. As a result, your heart rate may slow, blood vessels may relax, and your body temperature may begin to drop, all of which are ideal conditions for falling into deep natural sleep. Number 3, releasing mental tension. Many older adults do not struggle with sleep because their bodies are not tired, but because their minds simply will not stop. Thoughts about family, the past, the future, or health concerns swirl like an endless cycle. The area between your eyebrows is linked to parts of the brain responsible for processing emotions and stress. When you stroke that spot gently, you are awakening a quiet zone in the brain, a place where thoughts can soften like the surface of a lake, calming after the storm. It will not erase your worries, but it can stop you from being swept away by them. That is the space where sleep can begin to return naturally. The most beautiful part of this method is its sheer simplicity. You do not need any expensive gadgets, no pills, no reliance on anything outside of yourself. Just a few minutes, just your hands, and a bit of patience each night. Sleep is not just the result of exhaustion. It is a biological response, and you absolutely can train your body to enter that state each night if you create a gentle hallway that leads the way. Here are a few simple tips, like a soft nightly ritual to help your body understand it is time to rest. Number 1. Soak your feet in warm water with a few slices of ginger or sea salt. Your feet are packed with nerve endings that connect to the entire body. After a long day, your feet are not only tired, they also carry much of the pressure and tension from head to toe. Soaking them in warm water for about 10 minutes each night not only improves circulation, but also opens the door for full body relaxation. All you need is a basin of warm water, not too hot, just warm enough to feel pleasant. Add a few slices of fresh ginger, which helps warm the body from within, or a handful of sea salt to help release toxins and soothe the nervous system. Number 2. Rub the palms of your hands. One of the simplest ways to activate the calming part of your nervous system is to stimulate the palms, an area filled with pressure points connected to the heart, lungs, and brain. Before going to bed, rub your hands together for about 15 to 30 seconds until you feel warmth spreading through them. This simple motion improves blood flow and generates a gentle energy, like a soft current flowing through your entire body. After rubbing gently, place your palms over your eyes, your forehead, or your chest, anywhere that feels like it needs comfort. This small gesture can create a feeling of protection and connection, something deeply needed for peaceful, restful sleep. Number 3. Use a gentle scent in your bedroom. Scent is not just a sensation. It is a bridge that brings you back to memories, emotions, and that deep inner sense of peace. Gentle scents like lavender, jasmine, or sandalwood are not only pleasant, they have been scientifically shown to slow heart rate, lower blood pressure, and signal the nervous system to shift into rest mode. You do not need anything fancy. Just a few drops of pure essential oil in a diffuser or a small sachet of dried herbs by your pillow is enough. That subtle scent will quietly fill the room like a whisper saying, "It is over for today. It is time for your body to rest, for your mind to settle down." And when you use the same scent night after night, your body begins to recognize it as a personal sleep cue. Just a whiff of that fragrance will gently calm your mind, as if it has touched a safe, familiar, and comforting place. Number 4. Avoid arguments or stressful conversations in the evening. One of the main reasons sleep becomes shallow or disturbed is because the mind gets triggered by arguments, worries, or upsetting news. The evening is not the time to solve problems. It is the time to unwind and recover. If something is bothering you, try to postpone it until morning, when your mind is clearer and emotions are no longer bottled up. You can gently remind yourself, I do not have to handle everything right now. Things will feel clearer after I sleep. Sometimes that simple thought is enough to pull you out of the spiral and give yourself full permission to rest. Number 5, go to bed at the same time every night. Our bodies do not operate randomly. Inside us is a biological clock that silently keeps track of the light and dark cycle of each day, helping regulate when we eat, when we rest, and especially when we sleep. When you regularly go to bed late, this internal clock becomes disrupted. Your brain no longer knows when to release melatonin, the natural hormone that makes you feel sleepy and helps you drift into rest. Over time, you lose your sleepy at the right time feeling, and sleep becomes inconsistent and exhausting. The most simple and effective solution is to choose a consistent bedtime, like 9:30 or 10:00 in the evening, and stick to it every night. At first, your body might resist the new rhythm, but after 1 or 2 weeks, your nervous system will begin to recall its natural sleep cycle. You will start to feel drowsy right on time, without even trying. Going to bed on time is not strict discipline. It is a gift you offer your body to restore energy, improve memory, regulate emotions, and strengthen immunity in a natural, gentle, and lasting way. Just a few minutes each night, one soft movement pressing gently on the center of your forehead and stroking outward to the temples, you are sending a message to yourself, I give myself permission to rest. And sometimes, that alone is enough to invite in a peaceful, healing night's sleep. Life may still be noisy, stressful, and full of thoughts each day. But right here, right now, you have the power to choose peace. Your sleep may not transform overnight, but with patience, gentleness, and true self-understanding, you will begin to feel the shift little by little. Your body will learn how to release. Your mind will learn how to let go. And sleep will return like an old friend, quiet, tender, and dependable. If you are ready to welcome that peace, leave a comment below. I give myself full permission to rest as a loving promise to yourself. And if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like it and subscribe to the channel so we can continue building a community where aging is not just about surviving, but about living well, living deeply, and living with grace. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where each piece of knowledge is a step toward a more fulfilling life, one day at a time.